Hi, I'm KARENPO and welcome again. And Happy New Year! I forgot because it's actually January the 2nd here in Australia. And what you call this? Wishing you all a happy New Year. So yesterday, the 31st, the last day of let's just say the last day of December, we actually had Big Hit actually hosted a New Year's Eve live with all of their selected artists, and this is a full review of it. So I'm really excited of it, and I'm usually uploaded reviews of mostly what you call this BTS content. And since we reviewed the concert, and also I think the concert we reviewed day 1 and day 2 of the concert. If you want to check it out, you can check it on my channel, KARENPO, and what you call this really want to review again this type of review on the New Year's Eve live. So what happened on New Year's Eve is actually I've hosted a raffle of who wants to join me in watching the live, and I posted it on Twitter. So after that, during the concert, actually, what did I do? I've actually eaten a cake just to stay up all night in watching the New Year's Eve, because it's actually we have 1 hour advance here in Australia to Korea Standard Time. So it's really, and I've hadn't had what you call this sleep before New Year's Eve, because we're moving things around, as I've said. And just to stay awake, I did eat cake, and but then again, I've actually I remember I actually fell asleep the middle of it. The one I remembered watching up to the end of the meet and greet of the BTS, because later I'm gonna what you call this I'm gonna talk about the meet and greet. But as I've said, I've watched until the meet and greet of BTS, and then while waiting for BTS performance, because there's something in between before the concert. I can't remember when, and then I fell asleep. I fell asleep, and then good thing when I wake up, it's BTS. It's the timing of performing mic drop, I think, for waking me up. So anyway, so let's go now review the whole concert. So before we start, actually, if you don't want to to watch this kind of video, because it may take a long, like an hour, me just what you call this just talking here, I understand you. Please bear me, because I can't actually I can't put pictures and reference about the concert, because we're using the content of Big Hit, and I don't want to be uh be issued as a putting illegal content of BTS. So so please bear with me with no pictures whenever I'm explaining things. So let's go to the actual interface as a user interface here, as an IT term, user interface, because I've also finished my degree in information system. So let's go with that, because I always look the interface of every content that I've reviewing. So the it's the same with all the past online concert that I've watched. Because first is the Bang Bang Con, and the second is the concert, the two-day concert. Day two. I mean, day two. I've watched day two of the BTS online concert, the On E, and they have the same what you call interface with multi-view, 6 screens, but now they have two for meet and greet screens, and four screens for the performance. So here on New Year's Eve live, we have different artists here, and they have like, how many artists? It's like they have on the program, they have 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have like 7 artists of Big Hit, and they have a special collaboration with three international artists, which is from BTS is the Sivayoki, Halsey, and Lauf. So, and I've also commented on the concert itself that please be respectful of it, because we have different artists here. It's not just BTS. So let's move on. And as I've said, I've also get with the 4K on it. So actually, the 4K is so good. It's so satisfying, because this is the first time that I've bought the 4K. The last concert, I've only bought the HD 6 screens and multi-view. So now I've actually purchased the 4K, because we're leveling up, leveling up, and I really want to compare of what's the difference of it. So what I really love about the 4Ks is so good to watch, satisfying to watch. It's just you can see how what you call this how the skin is so smooth, and it's just overly satisfying, the 4K, I tell you. So of when you entered actually the site and log in, the upper right is where you see your what you call this, your name, as I've remembered, because it's just like yesterday. It's yesterday, and it's just like the same with the online concert and everything. And the right side is where the comments is, and there's a bottom for just like a light stick. So speaking of light stick, we're going to that. You can't actually connect the light sticks here on the New Year's Eve live, and I understand because they have different artists here, different light sticks there, so it's very understandable if light sticks are not able to connect. But they have like what you call this, alternate of it, which is there usually a bottom on the right right button. There's a click there of how many glowing sticks there. I don't know what's the difference if they do that, you know. And there's it equivalent to numbers of of people who click the bottom. So I don't know what's the use of it. What's the use of it? I tell you. And also the comment bar. What I love about the comment bar is they actually block vulgar vulgar or offensive comments during the live, which is actually good. And reading the comments on the right side is actually interesting. I've what you call this? I've read so many things that people wrote there regarding their experience and everything. And I don't know. This I think this is the first time that I've really like the comments that I've read while watching the concert. So as I've said, I just want to add on with the user interface. The is the you know me, I have like written I have actually written my observations and comments while watching the concert. That's what I always do. I have my notes here. Okay, so I've the first comment that I've want to say is uh, the I don't know. I think it's a collaboration with Kiswe that they should have put instructions before using, because every time a concert is held, new people are there, so they are asking what to do and everything. And I've read it from the comments. They've actually don't know what to do. They said questions, and it's really interesting to participate because it will be what you call this increasing engagement, and also, so you can talk to them and be engaged with all the people who are there on the concert. But they you should have put an instruction of what their use at every button. And I think in the Map of the Soul concert, you've put an instructions, like a separate video of instructions. If I remember correctly, you have put a video instructions there. But I've strongly recommended that you put every time there's a concert, because every time there's a concert, the new people or new audience will be joining in, so they should know what to do, because they are very confused. And what sh- and one thing I've read also, I don't know who, but there are several people who want the comments to be closed off, especially it's very distracting to watch it and reading it. So please put an option or just a close bar on it, that you can close it, just like the V Live. You can actually on Weavers also. Weavers actually can cancel the comments. V Live also, you can do that. And you should have upgrade it like that, or what to change for future reference. So I really love the multi-view since the first one that they've introduced it, because they give you options, especially for the meet and greet. They have two screens for meet and greet. Meet and greet 1 and 2, they have a full shot and a close shot. And also for the performance, they have 4 screens which have different angles, and people have different preferences. So it's good to have this multi-view and everything. What the what what more? I think that's it. What my comments about the user interface of the concert itself. So it's basically it. So we're now going into the program itself. So before we go on, I just want to comment on the host. I think the guy, he is usually the host of every BTS interviews, what you call proper interviews or comeback interviews. I think he's the one. And the girl I think she's on Island, last episode of Island, I think so. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And it's really, I just want to comment that that the hosts are very, very good. And yeah, very good. I can't understand my writing. Exact quote: hosts are familiar and good. So that's what I want to comment, because Big Hit are known to collab with people they know, and trust. That know that they've can do a great job on the role. So moving on. So before we move on, I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've usually post BTS contents and everything, but I've tried to what you call this? I try to be open to other groups and react to it. So also, please like this video if you like me for already 18 minutes talking here. And if you have recommendations or anything you want me to react, I've always online and usually interactive with all your comments. Please comment it down. So now we're going to the program itself. So now we go the meet and greet. We talk about the meet and greet. The meet and greet they have five artists that the meet and greet have, which is available only if you're a member. You can buy it with your meet and greet. And what you call this? They have scheduled who the weavers posted the schedule of when the specific artist will show in the meet and greet, because while their performance in the other screen, excuse me, wait, okay, because the other 4 screens you can watch the performance while there's a meet and greet in the two screens. So on the meet and greet of they've interviewed the artists. I've actually just saw the BTS interview because I'm really not familiar with any other artists, GFriend, TXT, and US, except Enhypen, which is I've on the first episode of Island, I've commented them, so they are very familiar to me. So I've always checked them also, and want to know them. So I think my comment to the interview is I've seen that they've actually do precautions in COVID. They've have masks on, and they have used sanitizer. That's good. I tell you, every time I have review, I don't know if Big Hit is watching, or anyone who's staff of Big Hit is watching my videos, and I've always always commented that please show that uh you've had precautions, because we want to protect the artists. So it's really good to have, because after entering the meet and greet screen, it's like a room, and they've actually put out their mask and have sanitized their hands. So it's really good to have shown that. I think that's what I've what you call this also just comment on it. Is it? Yeah. So now we're going to the performance. So the flow of the program is the pro is first. Actually, they have a pre-performance handbin. This is surprising because it's never announced in the poster, but they have in the program, they have a special pre I don't know what's that called, but special performance of Hanbin in the first, with all their songs that they've used in the island. So while the host is talking about, or the opening the opening program or remarks, while having that, they have like a side performance of it, and because of that I can concentrate with either of the two, because the meet and greet, you can actually see the meet and greet screen, but you can't hear what's saying in the meet and greet screen. You only hear the performance. So I have to click the specific screen of meet and greet to know what they are saying. And it's actually okay to do that, because you've given the options, and the main program of it's on the 4 screens, not the meet and greet. It's just an added features or added content in the program. So it's actually good to have that muted, priority the performance. And it's actually not everybody have purchased it with the meet and greet. So it's just good to have that. And actually the theme of the New Year's Eve live is about connection. From the poster itself, it said we're connected. So it's actually connected. This is what I've just observed, and also very interesting, is that they've used the logo of Enhypen's album. I don't know, the rectangle thing with all thing, because Enhypen's name comes from connection. And the opening scene of the New Year's Eve is actually, it's about connection, because the first thing is they've shown the artists, and also display the leaders of the artists. So, and connecting it to Enhypen. And what I really love about showing the leaders of each artist or group is they have different generations. They have different generations, and the generation now is Enhypen. Enhypen is leader is Jungwon, which is my the one I've always commented of how cute it is, of he is, you know. And moving on, the um and what to say? What to say? Okay, so that's what I've just observed of it, because they actually display a different genres, starting to 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 Lee, because Lee is the first artist of Big Hit, and with his generation also up to Enhypens, they have catered every generation. It's really good, because what I've look or just forgot what I'm saying. It's wait. Okay, I think that the the intro, let's just say called the intro performance of the New Year's Eve live, show that the children are the future, you know. And they've also very focused on of improving and being trendy, and being what's trendy on every generation, that. And I've and also, as I've said, they have different generation. At the same time, they catered different genres in this concert, because they have pop, they have ballad singer, and a solo singers, and also, especially, they've had invited West international artists, collaboration with BTS. So they have catered everything, which is good, because they have different artists in this new year, because the purpose of this concert is celebrating the the year, and opening year 2021, you know so okay, so moving on to the performance. Actually, the first one to perform is, as I've said, Hanbin has the like a pre-performance, and then the intro clip, and then straight into Enhypen's performance, which is their intro and Let Me In 20 Cube, which is I've reacted to. And then next is the 10 months, and they've actually have solo performance, every artist. I think so. It is. I don't know about BTS if they have solo performance, but if every artist, they have like a solo performance in within their certain time frame of performance, because in Enhypens they have solo performance of Nikki dancing, and then their lead single, which is Given Taken. And I have my comment on Enhypens, because I want to give comment on Enhypens, since I've known them since in Island. So they are actually they shown they have comfortable they're comfortable now, not very awkward at first, and they have actually improved in terms of looking in the camera, their faces, the facial, what you call this, the facial expressions there, and it's actually improve smooth performances, and I'm saying something, I forgot it. Yeah, that all performance is actually pre-recorded, which is, I don't know if I'm actually glad or not, because they have, what I'm glad about is they've actually put it that 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 all performances are pre-recorded. I don't know about BTS. I don't know if BTS is actually live. They perform live. I don't know. I'm not sure if they actually perform live. BTS perform live, because the other artists, they are pre-recorded, and at first I'm very disappointing to know that this is actually pre-recorded, and I'm glad that they told the audience that it's pre-recorded, and used the guidelines for safety, in COVID. And yeah, so next is TXT. I think while in between of Enhypen, the meet and greet have started, and started, and the flow of the meet and greet is first the G Friend, Enhypen, TXT, Newest, and BTS. So the actually only BTS have meet and greet before their performance. All other artists, they have, except G Friend and BTS, they've actually first shown in meet and greet before their performance, while Enhypen, TXT, and US is after their performance, and then they've came out in the meet and greet. So it's really good scheduling, good management, I tell you. So back into the program itself, the performance is the TXT is the one that's next in Enhypen, which is, I don't want to add comment on it because I've actually don't know anything about TXT, and I want to react to them purely, and I'm gonna schedule it of TXT. So next is Boomzo is a solo artist from Pledis. I've actually researched who is Boomzo, and he helped actually Jin in doing Jin's song, which is Abyss, and because Pledis is a subsidiary of Big Hit, so I think having added him in this lineup is what you call this, gives an audience of different genre. As I've said earlier, what I love about this concert is they cater different genres and different generations. Okay, so next is Lee Yoon, and which is they sing their famous songs and current songs from Enhypen to BTS. And after Lee Yoon, this is a surprise because they have Yoongi's speech here. Really excited, actually. I'm really excited that they actually don't announce that Yoongi will be in this concert, but they, upon the news of the fans that Yoongi will be there, I don't know where did I read that, but they said Yoongi will be in the New Year's Eve live concert, but not all of them, and I think Dynamite E is not there, just for the singing part and everything. So it's actually Yoongi's speech in introducing their special what you call this, tribute song to, I'm sorry if I've what you call this, call out his name wrong, Shu Hei Chul, as I've researched. Is it the, let's check. I don't want to be mistaken. Okay, it's New Year's Eve. Okay, wait. New Year's Eve live. BTS images. Yeah, Shin Hei Chul. Okay. It's Shin Hei Chul. Excuse me, wait. It's hard to talk continuously without stopping here. So let's move on. So their tribute song, which is actually a collaboration stage of the artists here, and with Enhypen TXT, Boomzoo, and newest G-Friend. They've actually collaborate in the tribute song. So after that, G-Friend have performed, and then newest is performing. Actually, BTS is on the meet and greet, which is they've had questions from the fans, and also a game of choosing A or B. I don't know what it's called, but that's the game, to better know the artist, and other news or preference of the artist. So after New West is the BTS. This is where I've actually fell asleep before the performance of BTS. I've actually didn't have the chance to watch BTS Dynamite performance. I don't know when did they perform, but I've woke up on BTS mic drop performance with Steve Aoki there on the back, and Steve Aoki also said it's the first time that they've performed it, even though it's online, perform it together, because they've actually didn't have the chance to perform it with Steve Aoki. Wait, my voice is getting low. Okay, so next is their performance of Make It Right acoustic version with Love. They have like an what they did in the Mama performance of having Yoongi, what they called that, an AR, I don't know, version of Yoongi there. It's just that they did that to Love. It's like a recorded performance of Love, and then augmented, put it there while BTS is performing. And I really love the version of acoustic version, because Love is just what you call this, Love is playing his guitar here. Really love it. And then next is Boy With Love with Halsey and what you call this, in a, like a Zoom meeting, because they have different screen, like the multi-view. They have different screen with different members, and they have Halsey at the side, and they have performing at the side, and they have solo video of them you know? It's like a Zoom meeting. They've also have like a record buttons at the bottom of the screen. So it's like a team of Zoom. And what I really love about this three performance is that, and I don't know if this is live. I don't know this is live. And I think it is not live. I think so. It is not live, and only the life goes on performance they are live. I just want to add something here on life goes on. But and what you call this, in this three performance of BTS with Steve Aoki, Love, and Halsey, they've actually have different design on each performance. Because my track, I don't know what's they've used on Steve Aoki's performance, but it's different because Steve Aoki's is mainly like an like the music video. They put Steve Aoki there on the back, and on Love's performance with BTS, they have like an augmentary, really, I don't know what it's called. I forgot it. If I And then next is the Boy with Love with Us. They have the design in a zoom, so it's really different. And on Life Goes On, I think this is the live performance of Life Goes On. They just like standing there on one line, and and just want to comment about this. I don't know if Jimin bias fans here will react, but Jimin there, I don't know what's problem with his singing, and I've realized it in while he's singing. His voice is off. I don't know why. I don't know if he's sick or anything. I don't know. I don't want to react, but I just want to say that Jimin's voice here, there's just different his voice here in this performance of Life Goes On. Wait, I need to drink. My voice is slowly leaving me. So the Life Goes On. Before entering the last chorus, they've actually stopped like the music video and had a like a message. The each member have a message to their fans. One by one, they've said it before continuing on to their performance of Life Goes On. And that's it. That's the end of the program. After that, they show the host again closing it, and what you call this, and have the summary of their performance, like screens and everything, and that's it. That's the end of the concert. And I've actually waited until it stopped, automatically signing off you, signing off you, logging off you, logging off the concert site. So now we're going to. I've had good and bad comments regarding the performance. Okay, so now, actually, the good. Do I have other comments here? Just checking my notes, So the first one is the first one good comment about the overall New Year's Eve performance is the camera director. I tell you, very good job, very good job. Because of the and it's actually expected as it is pre-recorded, so it should be flawless and what you call this, and have good camera angles and transitions, actually good, and it's expected as it is pre-recorded, you know. And uh I love, I forgot to add this on the meet and greet. They have like a slow motion shot there after the interview, and I really love it because they've actually just like on the awards in, I don't know, in Billboard or anything. I don't know who's the man who's, have the camera with all the zoom in, zoom out. I really love that shot. I really love it. So and the one bad, there are two, actually two bad comments here, and the one is just primarily me, that's my opinion, and one is a technical problem. So the one is I can't actually concentrate while, and I can't what you call this, uh, I can't concentrate because they have like different screen for meet and greet. They have different screen for the performance, and I have comments watching, having there. So it's really distracting and very, I can't hard to concentrate on where I want to watch. It's basically just my problem. So the next the other bad comment here is the English subtitles is good until, just until the closing remark of the host, the girl. Actually, they have failed me there. They have not put the English subtitle there. The English subtitle is actually delayed and is as expected as it is live. And I don't know if it's live. I don't know if the meet and greet is also live. And what you call this? And it's very sad if it is not live, you know. And I just want to comment that the English subtitle is good up until the closing line, because they've failed me there. The one with the girl, she is saying something on the meet and greet screen, and I've clicked it, and there's no subtitles there. I don't know what happened, so I just want to add there. Are there other comments? I think I've said all of them. I think so. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, so thank you for watching me just, reviewing the whole New Year's Eve live. And again, Happy New Year to all. And I forgot. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment, because I really love reading your comments and also replying it to them. Don't forget to watch my upcoming videos, because I've the one thing that I love in opening this new year is I will constantly give giveaways or raffle to any BTS merch, and I will just announce here on my YouTube if ever. I think I have one raffle coming up tomorrow. I don't know if people will want that, but I will check. So stay tuned. Okay, so don't so I see you for my next video, and I'm gonna continue my catching up with BTS videos, and also my reaction slash review videos, and also reacting slash reviewing to other artists also. So thank you for watching. Bye bye. Happy New Year.